I'm trying to understand what has happened to morals and manners, because what I have seen is that there are no morals and manners anymore. It's basically, it's legal to call someone a bitch. You can, according to freedom of speech, you can walk down the street and curse out anybody you want. That according to freedom of speech. Now, if they want to hit you, that becomes a crime, right? So you can call someone a bitch, you irritate them, they punch you. Now they did the wrong. You see what I mean? So, but you started it. You started it. They didn't start it. You started it. You get what I mean? So, I'm waiting for the day when morals and manners are going to come back into style, and people are going to start respecting one another. And I just don't think that's ever going to happen. You know, recently I had a 5-year-old kid like ran into me. He could see me from like literally a mile away. He just kept walking. He ran straight into me with a soccer ball in his hands. And his mother was right there, and she saw everything happen. My phone dropped in the process, and it got damaged. And I told him, I'm like, you need to watch where you're going, kid, because someone could beat the living daylights out of you for doing that to them. If you do that to another kid, they have the right to beat you up. Because you're a kid, they're a kid too. You don't get to walk away with that. And his mother said, she's like, you don't speak to my 5-year-old son like that. She spoke to me like, you don't speak to my 5-year-old son like that. And I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? What the fuck? Who the fuck do you think you are, bitch? And I hate this in America. People are just so nasty, so mean, so vile. It's the most hateful country in the world, you know? And I've seen so many Americans like spit upon immigrants. Like, you know, I'm above you because I was born in this country. Fuck yourself, bitch. Fuck yourself. And the kid never apologized to me. I called the police. They said no crime was committed, no harassment happened, and she was screaming at me. She was screaming obscenities at me, and she called me different names. I didn't call her any names. She called me different names, and I was just like, wow. You know what? I really hope a car runs you over, bitch. That's really what I hope happens to her, because she's one of the most terrible parents I've ever met in my entire life. She doesn't care. She's not teaching him anything. There is no guidance. And then that child, because he was 5 years old. So he's 5 years old. He thinks it's okay to bump it, like knock someone over, basically. He nearly knocked me over, so I almost fell to the ground. And I don't care if you're 5 years old. I don't care. Because if you're going around hitting people and you're making them, damaging their things, I will punch you in your fucking face. I don't care. You know Ted Bundy? When he was 3 years old, Ted Bundy, the serial killer Ted Bundy, look him up. He attacked his aunt. He attacked his aunt with a knife. He was 3 years old. You know what he became? A serial killer that murdered women constantly. I don't take that stuff lightly. I don't take it lightly. Because this kid could see me from a mile away. It's no longer a kid. I think that if you, for example, stab someone with a knife, if you're slamming into people, like if you are hitting people and there's no reason for it, like nobody did anything for you, you should be trialed in court. You should be trialed in court. I don't care what parents say about that. I don't care if you're 5 years old. You need to learn manners. The world is a dangerous place. When I was in Bosnia, when I was in the Bosnian genocide, 5-year-old children were killed, shot in their head for playing in the street. So get over yourself. The world is not nice and pretty, okay? I don't care if you're 5 years old. I don't care if you're 10 years old. Because the thing is, when you allow that kind of behavior to happen and the child does not get punished, you are conditioning them that they think that they are superior to everybody around them. They think that they're a god in their mind. You understand what I mean? So they go to school, they beat up other children. They go through elementary school. Okay, they're just a kid. They're innocent. Okay, so let's go through elementary school. Let's go to middle school, they continue. Let's go to high school, they continue. At the age of 18, honey, you're responsible for your actions. Does that make any fucking sense? Does that make sense? You're going to prison if you beat up someone or if you kill someone at the age of 18. Does that make sense? Okay, great. Let's be on the same page. Because you cannot assault someone and think you're going to get away with it. I don't care if it's 5 years old. I don't care how old you are. I don't care. Because there are countries in which a 5-year-old, if the child hits into someone, they get shot in the head. Do you know that? Okay? So don't come at me with that shit because I'm not going to put up with it. Fuck you.